So there are no water sources up here. So I've got about 1.5 gallons of water in my backpack. Man, it gets heavy on these hills. Oh, look at that. Down there's where we parked our car, and up just at the top of these switchbacks is where we're going. Look how incredible it is that these juniper trees, they're growing in insane conditions. This is one of their roots. Just coming straight up out of the bedrock. I think this cave right here is going to be a perfect place to stay the night. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Okay, so we've got my bed here. It's not the most even ground, but we work with what we got. And I've got this beautiful window. There's my door. I think it'll be a fun night. All right, I'm just gonna leave my stuff there and go up and see the crater. Wow, I feel so light without that backpack. Wow. Look at that. All the way over there are the Teton Mountains. So all of this is the crater of the volcano. Honestly, if we didn't have that cave, this would not be a bad spot to camp out either. All these crazy rock formations that you see around me, they're what you would typically expect in a volcano that forms underwater. Look at that. The water cools the lava super quick, so it lets it form into really, really cool shapes like this. But obviously we are nowhere near an ocean, so from what I understand, this volcano actually formed underneath the aquifer. So all these cool formations are from groundwater. Just look at these arches, they're so cool. Well, I could stay and explore this place all day long, but I'm getting hungry. So we're gonna go cook some dinner. Home sweet home. This right here is some beef tallow and some butter. I pre-rinsed my beans and put them in this bag here. This is a bay leaf. I'm just gonna put it in there with the oil, let it simmer for a little bit. This is salt and pepper, garlic and onion powder. This is just rice, but instead of cooking it in water, I cooked it in chicken stock. This seriously smells so good. I've got plenty of beans left over and I'm gonna need those for breakfast. Tomorrow's actually Christmas Eve, so I'm gonna have to make a really, really good breakfast for that. Something I've always wanted to learn how to do is to whittle. So I brought up some tools. I'm gonna try and see if I can make this block of wood resemble anything. I wouldn't hold your breath though. Look how beautiful that knife is. It's 20 bucks on Etsy. I'm gonna start with the smaller piece, less intimidating. Progress so far. Looking good. I don't know if you can hear this on camera, but all around me there's coyotes howling. Well, this was supposed to be a happy man in a top hat, but his face turned out really creepy. Oh well, he will guard my bed tonight. Wow, that is so creepy. Well, as if my 1.5 gallons of water wasn't enough weight, I decided to bring a book as well. So I'm going to sit down and read my book for a while. I'll show you when it's dessert time. Got a little apple pie for dessert. Well, it's in the low 30s, so I'm going to curl up in my bag and go to sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. Isn't that just the most beautiful face to wake up to? 6:30 and I already see hikers coming up the trail. Pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm going to get breakfast started. This is longaniza. It's a lot like chorizo. So I've got some tostada with the beans, the longaniza, and some string cheese. The best way that I know of to wash your dishes when you're in a desert like this, wet wipes. Look how much extra water I have. That was a lot of unnecessary weight. Alrighty, all cleaned up. Well, it's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna head down this mountain and get back to my family.